Oh God. So now, wait. I don't think the time limit is. Oh no, yeah. So even though it says battle start, you get all 10 valor points, and the timer still remains. And now the map transitions from everywhere just to being inside Grand Prix itself. Hey, Alex, are you still there? Wait, what? Oh, I think he might. No, he's not muted. Hello? Hello?
My mic was muted, I didn't realize.
Oh, it didn't show on the call.
I was never mute button.
So,
But I was just saying, yeah, I fucking love the Balcher's theme at the end where you fight him at is the same.
oh no, he does have
as the
strength and
beginning.
he still has strength and fury. Okay.
Oh, great! Of course he does.
But the thing is, though, here's Galerius, and he is much easier to deal with because he's not promoted anymore.
That's true.
So he doesn't have. Yeah, he only has dark armor.
The problem is he's not alone.
Yeah, but to be fair though, the other Door Marquesas are pretty. We've dealt with them easily. I mean, except for Theodore, we just like chipped her down with bullets.
Theodore, we absolutely chipped down.
And they all have.
She's gonna be the worst one to fight, anyways.
They all have star battle skills, so I really don't know who's gonna go first though.
Who has the highest initiative?
Oh wait, why do I? Yeah. So let's see.
I think it's gonna be the Marquez, ain't it?
Let's see, 27.
Yeah, it's
37. Yeah.
So it's gonna be him.
So he's just gonna use provoke basically.
Yeah, and also elevate.
And Baltro is pretty easy because his initiative is really low and he doesn't really do a whole lot. Like Elaine can pretty much easily kill him.
Yeah.
That's why you have Elaine with let me see here. Elaine here with the Astral Blade.
Yep.
And he has to use the Astral Blade to kill Baltro. Like nothing else will proc when he uses this.
Yep.
And Celeste has Celestial Light to help deal with Baltro's attack.
Hey, Celestial Light, hey.
Celeste with Celestial Light, let's get it on.
It's funny.
So I'm just gonna deploy basically almost everyone here.
Good choice.
You guys get revived with all their HP.
They won't escape.
Yeah. Oh wait, with
fuck no. Magellan actually.
No, never mind.
I guess because Magellan was the one doing all the damage.
Do we wait? Our items don't refresh, do they?
They won't escape.
They do not, because we're still technically in Grand Green still.
Wow,
we just transitioned the map basically.
That is fair. Yeah, it is. That's a hell of a gauntlet.
My moment has finally come. We march.
And we still have cleansing, which I don't know why.
He'll never. Yeah, I was gonna say he'll never take over with fucking Zenoiran magic, will he?
Alright, well that's good. Wait, what? No, no, he doesn't use that spell.
Can't we?
Oh my god! It is the most.
I was gonna say, hear me out. Can we do Valorous Order when fucking since we're grouped together?
Yeah, when we yeah, I'm not wasting it here though.
The Cavs basically kill Baltro on his own.
Wait, what?
That is look at it.
Nearly. I'm not gonna sack. I'm gonna try and not sack them.
They won't escape. Loud and clear.
Yeah.
We still have plenty of time though, so in terms of the battle link, so we're good.
Yeah.
Of course.
Whatever you want. Over there, huh?
We'll never lose.
Now do be careful though, because if you won't, they can still capture your command post, and then you just lose the battle.
That's fair.
And then you'd have to start the battle all the way over from the very, very beginning.
Yeah, that would suck. That would suck a lot. Fight Galerius again. Oh yeah, I love that.
Now the time is at hand.
I'm up. Doing it.
I stake my honor on this battle. Know your standing.
And enemies are basically here just to give you like extra VP.
Fair.
You're asking for it. What do you need?
Hey, nice.
Hear ya. Let me at him already. Be there in a time is at hand. Onward. Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer.
Pray to whatever.
You'd best make this count.
This power weighs heavy.
Got something for me to shoot? Be done before you know it.
Got some.
Oh wait,
steel
shit.
for
I didn't mean to do
ya. Still got some life left. Here ya.
Looks right to me. Any last
Let me help.
Let me help.
You'd best make this count.
All too easy.
that. Alright, so let's see. How do I do against Baltro? Not bad.
Until my dying breath.
I'm listening.
Oh, jeez.
Whatever you want.
How's Berengar do?
Just tell me what to do.
Not good.
Not great.
Well, got it.
I guess it has to be a lane.
To me.
Shame what's about to happen.
Shame what's about to happen.
Not quitting on you yet. Be there in a sec.
What next?
Got some steel for you.
Just keep getting tougher.
All for the sake of my healing.
I'm up. Here ya.
This should be it.
Got something for me to shoot. Best get moving.
Shame what's about to happen.
Stuck for a bit.
Let me at him already.
What next?
Bold of you to stand.
Pray to whatever.
Let me help.
I got you.
Careful.
Let me help.
You'd best.
I got you. I seize this victory as my own.
I guess I can use the Valor's Order here
Path
now.
set. We march.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good time to do it.
I
This
quite
I
enjoy
swear
this.
to repay.
And now I die.
What do you need?
I shall see it done.
We march.
Whatever you want.
Alright, I guess I might actually have to sack some units here.
I wield this lance for the people of
What do you
Cornea.
need?
1105.
I shall see it done. Your decree made manifest.
Time is at hand. Good.
I'll not. Let me help.
Let me help. I made this.
I got you. Let me help.
You'd best make this count.
Alright, Renault, I'm sorry.
The futile struggle of a rebellion, Tab.
'Twould ill befit me to let you earn all the glory, Elaine. Now come, let prince and king strike together.
Oh god, I feel so bad.
I fear nothing.
Pressure them!
Halfwit.
Halfwit?
We shall see our duty through.
You're certain to hit.
And I.
No crits.
Behold my might.
As your shield.
Alright, that's one down.
Victory is assured.
The other ones are very close too. Yep, it's two done. Damn.
Steady on. Be gone.
Oh nice, we stunned Baltro.
Yeah,
And he's down to 1 HP already.
that's funny.
What the
I
Gilbert
love
stop.
that Baltro's just like
And Polonius is
Lord, his
down.
goddamn cane.
And see, you have to
Why?
use
Why?
a lane with the Celestial Blade.
Why the fuck are you fighting Baltro? Fight Galerius there. Yep, fine. That is a freaky fucking attack.
A lamentable end to my duty.
That is a very freaky attack. Do
And
you want
see,
to
the-
revive them with a Hollow Cornish?
No.
We can actually see it.
So, as you can see, it's pretty easy to deal with Baltro because he doesn't have Galerius' 999 HP.
Yeah.
And see, this is what I mean by the bow is pretty easy. What?
Hollow Cornish!
No!
Why?
Can I even use it here? No, I can't even use
I
it here.
don't think we can use it at this point.
No.
Let me help.
Oh, not the assists. Fuck. Jeez Louise.
Your end draws near.
It's just him and Galerius that are left.
Cease these
It is.
fatuous endeavors.
Yeah, the Dorbar kisses are pretty easy. Like, you'd think it'd be a tough fight, but it's not. It's just Galerius himself that is the really hard to kill.
I
Yeah.
promise you that. Now prepare to be vanquished by the might of Febris. Will not fail.
Shrouded in dark.
What were you saying? I'm sorry, dude. You said what? Try and what?
Why not?
And now he's blinded.
Damn, you missed.
Unicorn
Oh shit. Oh, it hits both of them. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I think
I thought
yeah,
it
it
only
doesn't.
did one person
It doesn't
at a
tell
time.
you.
We march on.
I didn't know.
Fine battle.
And we did it. We're done. And you get why?
And you get a carnelian pendant and not even a ruby.
Can I even get? Can I,
Sure.
like seriously, that's like a gold star on your like report card. Like, can I get something better?
Yeah.
Whilst I still feast on the souls.
I guess you get a carnelian pendant because out of all the other areas you liberated, you got a carnelian pendant, but still.
Do you not seek their resurrection?
guess.
A witless idea, born of the fool Galerius. He served his purpose well enough in prizing open the gate to the beyond. And now, he shall be consumed like all the rest. What's more, there would be little benefit in reviving mere humans.
Do the souls of your brethren mean nothing to you?
As fuel for my magic, most certainly. What primitive evil should I reanimate next, I wonder? A monster capable of crushing Fevris beneath its heel, perhaps?
Come, Elaine. Let's bring their prolonged suffering to an end.
Spirits of Zenoiran, hear my call. Your emperor is no more, and in his place, a tyrannical fiend who craves nothing but absolute control. Tell me, is this what you truly desire? To sacrifice your very essence in service of this demon?
Pathetic child.
Souls of the departed, if you've any humanity left within you, lend me your aid!
Oh. Their strength is leaving me. You've ruined everything, accursed fool.
These souls
And now we
do
can
not
finally
want to
see
wield
Baltra's
power.
eyes.
Yeah.
Human lives, human will,
Finally
in its
see his
purest form.
almost full face. Evil Santa's no more.
Impossible! The sigil's very nature has been recast. How is this happening? It appears we arrived just in time.
Y'all did nothing.
This is how my tale concludes. I won't allow it.
Oh god.
Yeah,
So fucking ugly.
he is kind of nasty.
Wretched disciples, you dare turn on your master! The time has come again.
Let us lift the curse of the Unicorn and bring the salvation of heaven to these lost souls.
I'm with you, now and always. Huh?
Like at least with Melisandre, she held a sword, but here she's just holding her fist up.
Yeah, I think that's because they didn't really have an animation for holding an axe up.
Yeah. No, it's just like with sword units, they hold their sword up, but
It's really cool, yeah, but otherwise it's like,
any other units they just hold their fist up. Like Renault, it's so bad.
yeah. Oh damn, we saw his skull and everything, he evaporated.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say he's so fucking
I
ugly.
forgot about that. Yeah, he's ugly.
You have our eternal gratitude on behalf of every Zenoiran soul to have ever lived. Thank you, Elaine, and farewell.
And yet you say that there's a post game that doesn't really that I don't really care about.
Yep.
God, all these units have like new entries, like Aubin even.
Mm-hmm. No way.
Alright, get rid of that flag. It's purple. Like, seriously, put up the blue one for...
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, the color blue.
I'm just gonna wait till we get to the crest so that way we can actually talk about, like, you know...
Ah, there you
Ooh.
are. Your coronation is set to
And I
commence
love the
at any
black
moment.
so much more than the
A word
gold and
first,
red that we
if I
went
may.
for.
Yeah,
With the much
Yeah, it
awaited
looks
fall of
badass.
Zenoiran rule,
I think
we
both were
finally
good.
attained our most
I
coveted
like
dream.
it.
No,
I
I...
liked
It was a
the...
vow I made to the ring itself.
Fuck, what did I do? I think I did like green and orange.
Yeah.
Yet,
I think I did green and
can a
gold and then
champion
orange for
tempering
his
the
hair.
flames of war truly
Yeah,
lead
but
the
he
time
looks
of
so
peace?
cool in this
From the
attire.
day of its
He's
very
pretty neat.
inception,
Yeah, he looks almost like a
warriors,
Dark Marquez himself. He just needs the
Liberation Army
helmet.
has boasted a singular
That is
gift.
fair.
Its ranks born nobles, sell swords and civilians alike. Disparate nations united as one under a common banner. Your banner.
None that die.
None could ever question the strength of such a leader.
He speaks the truth, you know.
Should you not be sound in bed right now?
And miss the day my son is crowned king? I wouldn't so much as dream of it. Elaine, you stand before me a man full grown. One who will rule these lands with compassion and love. Just as you've done for all those who fought beside you. Be proud, my son. Not only of what you accomplished, but how you've made it so.
I will, Mother. Thank you both, from the depths of my heart. Now then, a radiant future for Cornea awaits.
It's so strange that, like, she's still the same age, like, after all this time.
I guess, yeah. But would you... I mean, do you honestly think that... Alright, let me keep it a buck for you. For somebody that's in about 2 scenes, do you honestly think they're gonna make another portrait for her and, like, another animation? Do you honestly think that?
Yeah, I guess that's what... Yeah.
She's in, like, 2 scenes in this entire fucking 80-hour game.
Has it really been 80 hours for
The
us?
scourge of Galerius and ancient
I guess,
Zenoiran.
I don't know if it's 80
I know our
hours.
first playthrough was, like,
Footnotes on the pages
120.
of history.
It was long.
Yeah, well, because remember, we voiced all the lines, and we didn't know what the fuck we were doing back then.
Its people,
Yeah, that's
awed
true.
and inspired by Cornea's noble ruler, began their arduous trek down the path to recovery. Forevermore with the chronicles of Fevrith, extol the Savior Elaine's sacred journey, a legend only embellished in the generations to come. That of a divine beast and a liberator king that bore its name. The Unicorn Overlord.
Man, I wish there
Roll
was a...
credits.
Yeah, I mean, I think after this movie, the credits roll. I wish there was a sequel to this game.
Do you, though?
Kind of. Like, not
I
like
mean, on
maybe...
the one hand, I think yes, but on the other hand, I'm like, let it lie.
Like, not like a sequel, like, you know, like a, like a game, like, kind of like a Brady Default, like a Brady Default 2. Like, you know, new characters.
Which is different world, but
Yeah.
same kind of deal.
Yeah,
And same kind of game mechanics.
yeah.
I would like the... Honestly, I would like to see if, like, hey, what if Zenoira rose up and, like, you're trying to, like, even a prequel kind of thing where you're playing as Elenia, like, growing up, being the
Yeah.
queen and everything.
Because
And then
apparently...
the game ends, like, you having to fight.
Yeah, because
Balnor.
apparently, like, this is Earth, apparently, what we're on. Like, this isn't, like, some other planet. We
What?
are on planet Earth.
Well, that's kind of the thing with a lot of fantasy games, is that if they don't go sci-fi a little bit and say, hey, this isn't Earth, by the way, like, this is a different planet, and they name the planet, then usually it's like, the biggest thing they're ever going to name is going to be like a kingdom or a continent,
Yeah.
but never the whole world, so everybody just kind of assumes it's Earth.
Yeah. Alright, so we're here at the credits. So I guess we can talk about not the game itself, but True Zenoiran, because we've
It's
already
interesting.
we've already
I like
talked
it.
about we've already talked about, like, you know, the game in our first playthrough, so but we did that on Tactical, I believe. So now it's time for us to go through and talk about what we think about True Zenoiran. So I have a lot to say, but Alex, I'll let you go first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you want to go first, you can.
Yeah, you can go first.
Most of what I have to say is just that I think that compared to difficulty that we saw in like Fire Emblem Three Houses, for instance, and a lot of RPGs, especially tacticals, most of it comes from just pumping numbers. But in here, there actually is like a vital resource, like item that's incredibly useful in all other difficulties of the game. Now is rendered basically useless with the hollowed corn ashes and divine corn ashes, or what the fuck it was called. I forget
Hollow
now.
corn ashes.
It was hollowed corn ashes.
Yeah.
But like now that's a useless item almost, where you would always use it to get valor, and it's like, oh, it's super useful like that, and you never feel like a huge amount of worry, even if you had a limited amount of items. Like, fuck, I'll just use like 5 hollowed corn ashes per chapter. Alright, I'm good. That's fine. But the numbers are a little bit higher, but not to the point of like unmanageable and like, holy shit, why does Dimitri have 76 strength in chapter 15? What the fuck? But more so of like, wow, Galerius has 999 health. That fucking sucks. But we'll still get through it anyways. And it makes you appreciate items more compared to fucking my first playthrough when I was just flinging like 15 items a chapter, and now I couldn't even imagine flinging more than like 4 in a chapter. With this, it really makes you think more instead of being like coming to the realization of, yeah, you can just kind of do this whole game with items and just they're really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I think that this is one of the better difficulties out there in terms of just making it harder, but also keeping it fair.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's all I gotta say. You're good. Go.
Alright. I do think that I do like how there's multiple difficulties in this game. And I do like how that after you beat the game, you do get something for being like it on any difficulty. Like any difficulty, you will get True Zenoiran mode. So it does incentivize replayability, something that I feel like a lot of RPGs, especially strategy RPGs, lack it.
Yeah.
Because like, oh wait, does this
Oh,
automatically?
we do need to click on this, I think.
Oh no, it just automatically plays.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah. I'll just let these play out in the background. So there, you are working towards something after you beat, the main game. I mean, or after you just beat the game, you get a new difficulty. But I don't know. Like, I think that True Zenoiran is really hard. Like, I will not stand. Like, it really makes you think more. Like, it completely like changes the game because it removes a vital item, which is the hollow corn ash, with the luminous corn ashes. Like
Luminous, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it's
the damn name of it.
And if you actually lose an entire party, then they're dead. Like, they're not coming back unless you use luminous corn ashes on them.
Yeah.
And that is like all the hollow corn ashes, they're gone. They're just replaced with luminous ones.
Yep.
Now
it's such a good item that it's now just fucking it's gone. You can't use it. Like, there's no other way to get it other than just doing map objectives and complete like killing enemies to get Valor.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, there's no. And Valor is like greatly reduced. Like the higher difficulty you get. Like.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. And but the thing is though, I really don't like how they just changed it up. Like that's something that I'm going to be bringing Fire Emblem here for a second, but I'm not a fan of how like they literally just remove an item and replace it with a different thing. Like, I'm glad that, like, like, it changes up your strategy, but it changes up your strategy and makes you think more critically in a dumb way. Kind of like how with Radiant Dawn on the hardest difficulty, they removed the weapon triangle, seeing enemy ranges, disabling, like, the map affinities on hard. Like, that's not how you make a game harder. Like, it makes it harder, but it makes it harder in a way that these are essentially tools for the player that impact them negatively. Which, yeah, it makes it harder, but it's I feel like that, like, these aren't ways you have to make the game harder. Like, upping their stats, like, yeah, I can get that. But removing, like, tools like that, I'm not a fan of that. And they essentially did that here in True Zenoiran. Like, they removed the hollowed corn ashes with luminous ones. And the luminous ones, they're not even that useful. They literally are just used for reviving an enemy or an ally.
They're so fucking useless. If everything goes well, you'll never use them.
Yeah, and I didn't use one here at all. Like, Because the thing is, though, Hollow Cornashes, they can also, like, not only would they like give you Valor, but if you also lost a unit, you can use them to revive them and substitute with a Revival Orb. And if you fail the map objective, they can be used to actually continue from where you left off if you failed the map objective. Luna's Cornashes can't do any of that. They can't do jack.
They can just revive your unit. That's it. The whole party.
And the 5 item uses, like, that I am a fan. Because
I like
on Expert, you can only use 10. And on other difficulties, anything lower than Expert, you can go Hog Wild, which is what we did. Because we played on Tactical. But,
so much.
And here on Expert, though, I do think that's, like, 10... That's actually fair. I think that's really fair because, you can still... You still have to be conservative with your items, but you don't have to, like, literally just, like, think when and where you have to use them. Like, here in the final battle, I used 2. Like, that I was scared of. I used a tent and, what else? I think a light Tailfeather. That's all I used here in the final battle.
Yeah.
And there were battles when I used literally all my items. And, overall, so, like, this game, I do come back and play it to this day. Like, you'll be seeing me playing, like, normal or tactical just for a change of pace. Expert, if I'm really feeling a challenge, I will never play True Zenoiran mode ever again. Like, this mode is really hard. It's not because, like...
It's not an enjoyable one, but it's understandable on, like, why.
It's not that. Like, I actually do enjoy the game, but, like, you're removing an essential item from the game, and also, Galerius is fucking hard as hell.
It's
like,
really
Alex,
difficult.
it's just, I was spending an hour and a half last night, like, upping my supports, getting, like, as much experience on my guys as possible. Like, it was... Oh, man, it was really hard. Like, and the thing is that you can't change the difficulty on True Zenoiran, which is understandable because, the Hollow Cornash is gone. I think that's the only reason why you can't change the difficulty. I think that's the only reason why. You can't, like, up or, like, you can't lower or up it. Like,
you can't switch it. It's like, boom, you have Hollow Cornashes back. It's like, oh.
Yeah. But, like, on Expert, you can go from Expert to Story to Expert. Like, you can go Hog Wild and make the difficulty any way you want with the fight. Like, no matter what. Like, it's not like in, like, other Fire Emblem games where if you lower the difficulty, you can't go back up to Expert, like, or up to Maddening. So I do like that, but, like, True Zenoiran mode, I played through this game twice. I played it once on my own time, twice here on the channel. I'm not playing through this difficulty ever again. Like, no. If I want to play this game on the hardest difficulty, I will sell for Expert, because there I can still have fun. I can make my teams whatever I want them to be. I can, use my items conservatively. Yeah. I'm not...
I won't lie. I do think that Expert is probably the best way to enjoy this game if you want a challenge, but also want to enjoy the game and not stress yourself out a huge amount with it.
And I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy the game here on True Zenoiran, but this difficulty is really, really hard.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough fucking game. When they show you True Zenoiran mode after you beat the game and you unlock it, it's like only hell and suffering awaits you.
Like, you guys
can wrong.
Like, you can tell from my first playthrough, I went goofy with some of my builds, though I will stand by the fact that the Renault plus Adele and Clive, like, triple cav, like, Cavalier Call.
Triple cav still worked amazing. It's just this time we flushed it out.
Yeah, we optimized it to its fullest extent, I think.
Yeah, I don't think this time I don't think it could get any better.
Yeah, like, Gilbert with offensive order, rapid order, and sniping order. Chloe with haste and charge, which I cannot believe you convinced me to actually give that a shot.
I told you. It's
but,
one extra attack.
Like, if there is ever someone who can make the the triple cav squad better than this, please show me. I would love to see how you can make what we did better than this.
I have a feeling that if you were going to do that, probably Selvi might help, just to make it... Like, I feel like if you had Gilbert and Selvi in the same party, maybe... No, we didn't, because what we ended up going with for, like, the rest of the game was Monica and then the 4 Cavs. for a while.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because we had all 4 of the Cavs in the party, and then Monica and we thought, hey, let's like double stack the Cavalier call, and that's like, this doesn't work because they kept missing, and then they couldn't kill Armor Knights as well.
Yeah,
and
so
like,
Gilbert is definitely the way to go.
Yes, he's amazing for that because
that sniping order. Yeah.
Sniping order is, I'm telling you, he is such an amazing unit to tie a team together. Like, the Cavs, I think, are one of the best ways to do that because they're really strong offensively. But then, with fucking Rapid Order for an extra plus 20, and then Sniping Order for guaranteed hits, and Offensive Order to increase their damage even at the beginning when they're ramping it up, it's really good. And then getting an extra attack, which also allows them to ramp their attack up even more with Cavalier Call, is really fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Chloe was just like, was basically just like, she, like, after, like, we got the hasten charge, like, she went from being, like, she went from being one of the best units for that team because she just helped Clive or any Cavalier just go right again.
I do think that having guaranteed criticals was also really good of her, but I think that it turned out that the extra attack was worth it a good bit more because it's just one more attack before they can actually do anything.
Yeah. And but overall, I did have fun here. Like, but I don't think if I ever play this game again, which I do think I will, I think I'm gonna just stick with expert. Like,
I agree with that.
Yeah, because Galerius, oh man, he was tough. Like, that was the toughest fight that I've ever played in an RPG so far.
Yeah. I think that I said it before, but yeah, definitely have just a lower difficulty. I think expert is good. I like what they do with True Zenoiran mode though, in terms of a difficulty, because I think that 5 items really keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
For a harder difficulty of like, this is the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, I'm not knocking that.
No, I know, but also I wouldn't play this just in my downtime and on the hardest difficulty because I'm not a masochist to that extent when it comes to games that I want to play to relax. Unicord Overlord would be one of those games.
Yeah, I can definitely see this being as like a sort of like chill out game for me, but not on True Zenoiran mode.
Yeah.
And I am glad that this is an unlockable difficulty because, Alex, can you imagine if we went right into this game on this difficulty?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck we would do.
I don't even know if we would probably just think it'd be unbeatable. Like, we had struggled like when we played this game on tactical because we didn't know what we were doing. Here we optimized what we did, and we still struggled on the final battle, and at times too.
Well, I think that's why they have it where, yeah, you can't immediately go into True Zenoiran mode. You do need to beat the game at least once to gain a sense of familiarity before you go into this whack-ass hard mode.
Yeah. Because, there's not that many games like this, like, out there.
Yeah.
So, I am glad there is an unlockable, but, yeah, if you're gonna play True Zenoiran mode, I would recommend playing through it once, just for the challenge. But if you're gonna play this game ever again, I recommend just sticking with expert. Like, if you want the hardest difficulty, stick with expert, you'll be fine.
That's fair.
Though overall, one thing I am disappointed about with True Zenoiran mode is that I was expecting like Conquest Lunatic difficulty, and I didn't changing the enemy equipment and stuff like that. The equipment that we've seen, it's the same like no matter what difficulty you're playing on. The stats are the only thing that's changed with the enemies. They're up by 10%. Like that's
Pretty
it
much.
from expert.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. Like I was expecting improved weaponry that we're just not able to get access to, which I mean, don't get me wrong, there were stuff like that, like the swords and lances of the abyss, which those are locked to Zenoiran exclusively. Like you just can't get those because they'd be broken as fuck if you had access to them. But
yeah.
I can understand why we don't get those. But yeah, that's all I have to say about True Zenoiran mode. I do think it's a good difficulty for you if you want a sense of challenge. I recommend playing through it only once and never again. And that's it. I really don't have anything else to say. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the game anymore because we did that the first time when we played this game.
Yeah, we did that a ton. Good game though. Highly recommend playing it.
Yeah.
And it's just fun and very charming. I think that you can see that, especially in this day and age now, when games are fucking $80 as the normal.
Yeah. Oh god.
That's a thing that's happening.
Yeah, this game was 60 when we got it.
Yeah, this game is $60, and I hope stays at $60, and it is flooding with passion.
Yeah,
So
I mean, hell,
think
it's constantly going on sale, actually. Like, you can get for, like...
fucking great.
I think you can get, like, at the lowest $35, like...
That is amazing for a Nintendo game.
Well, this game is this is only playable on PS4 digitally and PS5 and Xbox Series.
Okay, well, it's everywhere. What the fuck?
Well, not everywhere. You
console?
can't play this on Xbox One. You can't, even though you can play it on PS4.
Oh, nobody has that shit anymore. It's fine.
I do.
I say that as I do.
I do.
I do too.
Yeah, but I would not play it. Like, I feel like this fits right on the Nintendo Switch, if not the PS5. Anything else, it just feels weird playing this on. And people still ask for a PC port a year later of this game.
Yeah, I don't blame them, honestly.
Yeah.
Though your PC might need to run pretty fucking well in order to actually run this decent.
Yeah. And I'm surprised the game ran as decently as it did being on the Switch. Like, I thought this would be like, delayed a generation and just not go on the Switch. But it works really well, and it runs pretty well too.
It ran well for a Switch game. I think that, wasn't it originally only on the Switch before it went to other consoles? Or...
It was revealed to be on the Switch, but then it was revealed later on to go on other consoles.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Because it was shown in a September Direct, like, out of nowhere. Like, I had no interest for this game whatsoever. You expressed interest, and that's what got me to actually, like, give the demo a whirl, and I loved it.
Yep. I saw it, I'm like, I like this. And then I saw it's like, you can be awful in this game. I was like, what? It was pretty funny, because I remember the first news, aside from just the trailers I saw of Unicorn Overlord, was like, yeah, you could just kill people like, if you want. And it's a game mechanic that you will never use.
Yeah.
But that's just something you can do. It's like, all these recruitable characters, what if you just killed them for rewards? It's like, oh, shit.
So, I guess now we can talk about, like, what's next for us, like, after Unicorn Overlord, which,
yeah.
I honestly don't know, because, it would be Bravely Default 2, like, not Bravely Default 2, Bravely Default, Flying Fairy HD Remaster, which...
Oh, the first one?
Yeah, because that's coming to Switch.
Yes.
That's coming to Switch 2 as a launch title. But the thing is, though, I'm not able to pre-order Switch or find it, the Switch 2, I should say. And
you live in America, then yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, and like after July, I'm wondering what the price of the console is going to be after that, because
that was before tariffs. Yep.
Yeah, the tariff situation. God damn it, Trump.
Yeah.
It is his fault.
I know it is. I fucking hate it. It's 100% his fault, that stupid fucking orange.
Yeah, and like now scalpers are like selling their Switch pre-orders for $650, which, yeesh.
Yeah, I know people were mistakenly buying like the first Switches. It's like, oh yeah, the new Switch. It's like, well...
No, actually, some people on eBay are actually selling, like, they're trying to cut down on scalpers and bots by sending them a picture, actually. Like, on the day the game releases, they're gonna mail them a picture of the Switch too. I mean, hell, hey, instead of the scalpers fucking us over, they're fucking over the scalpers and the bots.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that.
It's always a nice thing.
That would be my playthrough if I was getting a Switch 2 at launch, like getting the Switch 2 and,
I'll be like shelling out about $600 in one day.
No, I don't have that. I actually have, I have half of what a Switch 2 pre-order would cost.
How much does a Switch pre-order cost?
You have to pay the full price, $450.
No, but I was gonna say it's probably gonna be more with tariffs in that case, around $500, and then $80 for the game, or maybe it's $60 because it's a remaster. I hope it is.
I think it is $60. I know that Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza is like $70 and $80 respectively.
Yep, Mario Kart's $80.
Yeah, I saw.
Get physical.
Yeah, like I saw the trailer. I saw the direct in the trailer. And I was like, okay, yeah, nice game. I'm not getting this at $80 at launch though.
Yep.
But
I
if,
remember
when I do get a Switch 2, I'll most likely be doing a playthrough of Brady Default, the first one.
That sounds like a ton of fun, and I would love to see fucking Ring a Bell, Edia, Anyes, and Tiz. Fuck. Forgot for a second.
Yeah, but like I've seen
either.
the game like gameplay of it and trailers, and like honestly, it doesn't feel like it's HD. It just feels like it's the original game in widescreen. Like that's it.
Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's nice anyways, and
I
it's
mean,
still pretty good. It's probably just gonna be a little blocky compared to Bravely Default 2.
Oh yeah, totally. Like I'm glad that like it's going from a 240 3DS screen to a 1080 HD TV screen, but still.
Yeah.
And like how I'm wondering if this game will like actually have like the 120 frames. Like I just feel like the art style itself, like 4K resolution at 120 frames per second, like really? For this game? Like this game is this blocky for a 3DS game? And Alex, do you know about like the story about like how like with the cartridges, like have you heard about what they're doing with them?
Oh, where it's a download code and you're not actually getting the physical copy?
Oh no! Like how it is a physical cartridge, but like not a single piece of data is on the cartridge.
Yeah, so you can't trade them around to other people.
No, you can. It's just they would have to download the whole game itself too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can't just plug and play.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like
Yes.
why? Like, and the thing is though that Brave Default is doing this. Cyberpunk 2077, that game's going to be all on the cartridge.
Yep.
That is a massive game.
Just as Cyberpunk intended. Yeah, with how big
you should have seen my face when I heard that. I was like, Brave Default, a 3DS game is 7.9 gigabytes, and they're not putting it on a cartridge. Cyberpunk, which is 67, is 67 gigabytes, and it's gonna be on the cartridge. I was like, who is running this? Like, oh my god, I got a headache when I saw that.
I have a headache just thinking about Switch 2 games right now. I won't lie. It's not that they seem bad, it's just that they're pricey.
Yeah, like they are pricey.
Once again, a pirate's life for me. Yarg.
Yeah. But that would be my next playthrough. But so what do I see us doing for the next playthrough? I think of doing like a Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn remaster for my channel, because my original playthrough of that game is not the highest quality. It's at 40p back when I had my toaster, so not good.
Oh gods, I forgot. 40p?
480p.
I thought you said 40p.
No.
Shit.
Are you crazy? My toaster wasn't that underpowerful, but
480p is not the best either. So
can you imagine
this will
1p?
be a little bit better this time.
Can you imagine 1p?
I don't want to imagine 1p. You're just looking at a block.
But no, I do want to do a remaster of that playthrough because I do, like, obviously it's been a couple of years since that playthrough, so obviously my opinions of some years have changed, and, Leonardo, Micaiah, some of those units, my opinions of those units have changed. But, and also, like, I want to do a remaster of it because I want to go from 480p to 1080p HD on this, like, my new powerful laptop. And also, plus, I also want to hear your opinions of the characters, Alex, because remember, we heard some of your opinions on some characters, but those were like the end game characters mostly.
Yeah.
But now I'll be able to hear all your opinions of the characters. Plus, like, I also want to play through Radiant Dawn again.
I would like to. It's been a while since I've experienced just a full playthrough of Radiant Dawn. So it would be very nice to do that again.
And when we do that, we'll be able to get like
to see the Dawn Brigade, and by that I mean Nolan.
Of course.
I only mean Nolan. Maybe Edward if he turns out.
My Edwards usually turn out pretty good.
Then Edward.
Yeah. Like,
don't say Leonardo. Don't do this to me.
But
I know you want to. Don't.
You know I'm gonna use him.
Why? Why?
I like the starting crew. Like, that's the thing. I like the starting crew.
Leonardo though, dog.
Dude, I used Micaiah. Do you not remember how good my Micaiah turned out?
That's only because of who you were playing him with.
I cannot believe she capped every stat except for strength
I'm
and light
fucking
sage.
shocked.
Like she kept
She kept speed.
I'm surprised she kept defense as a light mage.
That's true.
She
I'm
kept
also surprised she kept
defense.
defense. I'm more surprised she kept defense.
Yeah, and then light sage, she kept every stat.
That's insane.
I didn't like RNG abuse or anything.
Did you use stat boosters? I don't
No,
remember.
I gave her a Seraph robe.
That's
One
understandable.
Seraph robe, and then that happened.
The Seraph rope do 5 or 7 in that
Seven.
game?
7.
Remember, is it 7?
Yeah.
I was trying to think, what game does it do 5 in?
I think you're thinking of the newer.
6 or...
No, FE6 is 7. I think you're thinking of Fire Emblem. I think. Oh man, what
Is
game?
it the newer ones, like Awakening, maybe?
Yeah, it is 5 for the newer games.
Okay. Why the fuck did they lower that so much?
7 HP is a lot. That's basically 7 points of defense or res if you think of that about that.
Yeah, I
effectively.
know. That's why it was great.
And then in the newer games, they downed it to 5, and the Goddess icon they upped it to 4.
They did up it. Well, damn, they upped it to 4 in Radiant Dawn, didn't they?
No, it's just renamed the Ashura icon instead of a Goddess icon.
Oh, you know what I mean. Isn't the Asher icon 4?
No, it's 2.
Really? They should.
Yeah. So I definitely think
Right.
that.
It's been a while.
So I do think that Radiant Dawn will be my next playthrough with you, Alex. And then after that, I guess. Well, I don't really think that far ahead.
Well, we'll figure it out. I think that with Radiant Dawn, there will be a lot of time.
Yeah. And I honestly, I don't know if, I would do a Persona game on this channel, because I tried doing Persona 5 Road with Crystal, but after she got her new job, it's really hard to, do that, because we only have, an hour, when she comes home, and we have to do it at 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah. That sounds fun.
I mean, I don't want to, intrude on our weekends or anything else like that, but I don't think I don't know if that playthrough is going to be coming back. We got up to the Save Palace, so we're pretty close to the end. That's the thing. We're pretty close
You're
to,
almost back to the prologue, the beginning.
Yeah, we're almost done with the game, so I don't know, if I should just, tough it out and, just, finish up the game.
Yeah, see what happens. I hope it goes well for you in that case.
Yeah, and, with us, I don't know if we would do a Persona game. If we did, I think it would be 3 Reload or 4 Golden, though.
Yes, please. I would like to do 3.
Yeah, I mean, probably after, obviously, this is just, in the far future, but I do think Radiant Dawn will definitely be after, will be the next playthrough, but I don't know what will come after that. We'll just, I do want to get back into the Kingdom Hearts, series, continue with 2.
We should do that, yes. 2 is very good.
Mhm.
I absolutely think we should continue with that.
Yeah, we will.
Did we finish 358 over 2 days?
Yes, we finished 1.5 remix. We finished the first game. You gave me your backstory of Chain Memories, Rechain Memories, I should say. And 358 over 2 days. So we have now the rest of 2.5, which is 2 Final Mix.
It's 2 Final Mix. It's Birth by Sleep after that.
Birth by Sleep Final Mix, and then Recoded, I think it's called.
Yeah, Recoded.
Yeah.
And then Dream Drop, I think, after that.
Yeah, we have 2.8 Final Mix Prologue.
And then I think there's... Well, no, because I think before 2.8, there's Union Cross. I gotta explain the mobile game to you.
Wait, what? You have to?
I mean, a little, yeah. At least before 3.
Isn't
and 2.8 is just the prologue of 3.
No, I think that the Union Cross... It's a movie, right?
It's a movie, but there's more stuff now.
But isn't, that in the Final Mix, isn't that in 2.8, though?
No.
It's not?
Do you have the full game mix, everything?
You're talking about,
I'm talking about, do you have the story so far, all the way from 1 to 3?
No. Do you mean, do I understand it all?
No, I mean, do you have, all of the games up to that point, or...
I have...
Because it's either in Final Mix 2, or it's in 2.8. I think it's in Final Mix 2.
I have, let's see. 2.8, it includes Dream Drop Distance. It also has 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage. And, let's see, it also has Kingdom Hearts X back cover.
Fuck.
It doesn't have Union Cross.
We'll figure it out.
Oh god, god damn it. All right. Well, that's obviously,
I
and then
can
after
always
that,
just pirate
that's.
it. It's fine.
But I do have all the games though. I just don't have the mobile game because well, I haven't played the mobile game.
I don't think you can play the mobile game anymore. Actually, I think it's discontinued.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops.
But obviously, that's for the.
Also,
that's...
I think it's Japan only.
Oh wait, really?
I'm
Oh yeah,
sure.
I think that's why because a lot of the cross games are called that. So, yeah, I think it's only Japan actually.
Just about.
All right, so yeah. All right, so we're basically at the end here, everyone. Oh my god, what? There's still more credits. Can I speed this up? Yeah, I can. So yeah, I think definitely we'll be doing Radiant Dawn after this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You guys have heard my thoughts of what I think of True Zenoiran. Yeah, I guess now we're just, can we just, come on, I just want to show off Celeste's end pairing here, come on.
Well.
So yeah, oh my god, I have to bring my Wii U out of storage, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dust that bitch off.
Oh yeah, I have to get like a,
Feather duster?
Yeah, no, not a feather duster, basically like a blower from, like, when you, like, blow leaves.
Oh, like a leaf blower?
Yeah, a leaf blower.
Yeah.
Gotta get the dust off of it, Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright, so now, what is Celeste's paired ending with Elaine?
I have no idea, actually.
Alright, let's see what it is. We have to voice it. Thank God this is not Scarlet.
Dang all cat. What do
Alright.
you mean, thank God? It's not that bad if it happens.
Thus, Celeste was welcomed into Grand Korean's calls as its new queen. In time, she began to pen a fairy tale featuring
griffins and other forest creatures, one which saw the children of Fevre revere Elaine and his bride even greater than before.
Alright, so he actually does marry Celeste, and yeah, okay.
That's nice.
Well, because remember, he doesn't marry all the females, and no male does he marry.
Yeah. Bothers me. Bothers the shit out of me. You can pair with anybody, but not
Finn.
really. Finn.
Oh,
You
yep.
may now commence the quest Unicorn Overlord. You may now explore Grand Korean.
And yep, we can.
Now visit the altar on Palladius.
I love how I love how they said that you can't break the Right of Covenant, yet you can literally just go there and replay it whenever you want.
Well, I appreciate that, honestly, because it's either that or you have to go all the way back to your save before you fucking do the Right of the Covenant. So halfway through the fucking game, and just, or either that or you have to redo your damn game.
76.
To then say 76 hours?
Compared to 81. So yeah, we were pretty, yeah, damn.
Good job. But yeah, I appreciate it that they allow you to do that.
And I do want to at least like get Celeste's like unique quote. Because depending on
quote for what now?
Because depending on who you marry, you get a unique quote.
Oh fuck, that's right. Oh hey, the Holy Unicorn Shield, yeah.
Yeah, that's
and also Fef right.
It's basically, I guess I can show it off.
Might as well. It's the Holy Unicorn Shield after all.
Yeah, it's basically just it's the best shield and has debuff immunity.
It's debuff immunity, which is nice, though you lose the PP, which is a bit of a shame. But debuff immunity and fucking best stats for shield.
And
good.
let's see, where is she? That's Fran. Oh, here she is.
There she is.
So let's see. You looked magnificent during your coronation, Elaine, more than the most charming fairy tale prince could ever hope. Though it's not exactly a fair comparison now that you're king. Either way, I'm still pinching myself that I'm your queen.
That's nice.
Oh, wait. That's just her standard quote.
Wonder what he's hiding behind himself with this rock.
I guess I can show these off because I didn't do it my first time. Listen to this, boss.
Yeah.
I just got a letter from my sister. Says she wants to see me. I knew she was doing well and all, but writing, I thought she barely had the energy to talk. But hey, I've got surprises of my own. Think her head will swim when I tell her I was palling around with the king. I've got to say, I thought you lost it when you let me and Gamma join up with you. I mean, look at us. But now here we are, having followed you every step of the damn way. Whatever new horizon you're looking at over there, that's the one I want to see. Any idea what you want to do now, Mandarin? Me, I'm going to travel the world, help people get their lives back together. Like you ever even have to ask. I'm coming with you. Heh, looks like the towns are back in business then. Never seen you smile that big, Gamma. You going to tell me what's it for or what? Hey Navius, I'm just real excited about the boss here getting crowned king. Sorry, but I'm not buying that. Don't tell me the truth or I'll smack it out of you. I love them. I love them.
They're great.
Like, I will use them every single playthrough.
I like them. They are nice. They're funny little zany bandits that you then get to fight against an evil necromancer, an evil emperor. It's fun.
Yeah, I just love, like, you can actually theoretically have them kill Galerius. Like, the most powerful warrior on the continent killed by a thief and an archer.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. I just love that. Like imagine, like, you know, in Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, you have the most powerful, like paladin, Camus, killed by Gordon.
Or you could have, like, oh, I don't know, say the Fell Dragon killed by some fucking villager with a pot on his head.
Yeah, or or like have Sombrian killed by a 10-year-old, like, doctor. Yeah, I think we did that. We had him killed by Jean.
Probably, I don't remember what we did, but it was funny.
Yeah.
It was.
But here we had to use a land. Like, if anything, I would have had, because you can't kill Baltro unless you use Celestial Blade.
Unless you use the Astral Blade. Yep.
You still have that? Yeah, you still have Astral Blade.
Yeah. No, he has it.
All right.
They're still retreated.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Unicord Overlord entirely. We've played through the game our first time, and we've played through on the hardest difficulty. There's nothing left for us now to do. So yeah.
Nice.
Alex, thank you again for joining me on this.
Thank you very much for having me.
Alright, and we'll see you when we do Radiant Dawn. Till then, peace.
Take care.